Good morning, everybody, and welcome to the NATA Show 2015 here at the HydroWorx booth, 1723. We are excited about introducing our new product this year, HydroWorx 300. We're going to do a little product introduction and do a little demo with our sales rep, Doug Lamparter. A little bit about the product. It is a underwater treadmill that is a non-construction based product, so it'll fit through a standard 36-inch doorway. There's a couple of different components to it here. We're going to focus on the trainer tank today and how that product functions and how the user gets in and out of the trainer tank. So, Doug, let's get you into the tank today. So, open the door up here. Doug's walking into the treadmill chamber. We'll close and latch the door here. Water fills into the chamber from a storage tank in the equipment room here. So I'm going to fill the chamber up, confirm this. There'll be water filling into the chamber here. As the water's filling up, I want to point out a couple of features here. An optional feature is, Doug, if you could fold the seat down there. Fold that seat down. If you have an athlete who is coming off injury or surgery, they could sit down. They could be doing some small movement exercises, kind of standing or sitting while the product's filling up. Why don't you go ahead and stand back up, Doug? Fold the seat back up. That is removable. We're going to leave it in there so we can show the versatility of that during the demo here. Treadmill goes 0.1 to 10 miles an hour. So from a therapy and rehab standpoint, it's got really slow, smooth, stable walking speeds. For conditioning, it also goes up to 10 miles an hour. So if you've ever tried to run in water at 10 miles an hour, it's a pretty good workout. I'm not sure if we're going to do that with Doug today or not. Another optional feature here is we've got a GoPro camera option that sends a video feed to an iPad mounted up on the front left corner of the trainer. That camera can be moved around, so you could get a side view, you could get a back view, or you could get a front view of the athlete while they're inside the tank. Once the water gets to about 15 inches of depth, we can start the treadmill. So I'm going to start the treadmill here with Doug. We're going to start out at 0.2 miles an hour. You can see the blue lights flashing. That's indicating to the therapist or to the trainer and to the patient or athlete in a product that the treadmill is starting, kind of a safety feature. You can see Doug's walking here at 0.2 miles an hour. And it's a great feature that the treadmill can be used, kind of a little bit of warm-up while the water is filling into the tank also. I'm going to turn the blue light on here. Allie, is it okay if we have the light on? Cool. Just want to make sure it's not drowning out the camera here. The blue light just kind of helps from a cosmetic standpoint. We're going to fill the water level up to about 4 foot 2 inches of depth. Doug, if you would grab the safety cutoff switch there and put that on your wrist. It's an additional safety feature for the product for the actual individual that's in the tank. If they're using it, they could pull that safety switch at any point in time, and if they did that, what it would do is it would stop the treadmill, it would stop the resistance jet, and it would also start draining the water. So we're up to about 4 foot 2 inches of water here, which is a maximum depth of this product. I'm going to speed the treadmill up a little bit here. I'm going to take Doug up to 2 miles an hour so we can start getting just a little bit of a jog here. As with all of our great HydroWorx products with underwater treadmills, you get a true heel-toe gait pattern from walking. You can really see that on this product through the demonstration here. Doug, you okay if I kick you up in speed? Going to take you up to 4 miles an hour. On the screen here, you can't see it, but there's a couple of different settings on the screen. There's a therapy mode, which goes from 0.2 to 4 miles an hour. We can also change that, and we can go from 2 to 10 miles an hour. So it's kind of that rehab therapy conditioning program, and there's also a kind of more sports conditioning program. So I'm going to go ahead and take Doug up to 4 miles an hour here. Another great feature of the product is while the patient or athlete is in the product, if you feel like you want to load them up a little bit more, like with Doug here, he's at 4 foot 2 inches of water depth. I'm going to take him down to 4 foot of water depth. So it's going to drop down a couple inches here, so you can adjust that water depth while the athlete is in the product using the product, which is a great feature. Doug, would you stand on the side rails for a sec? It's got nice 6-inch wide side rails inside of there, so if the athlete wants to step off of the treadmill and on the side rails, they can. Excuse me. If you could reach in and make sure the resistance jet's kind of wide open there. There's a body resistance jet, and we have that on all of our products. It's on the front of the unit here. Going to go ahead and start running again, Doug. Going to go ahead and turn the jet on. You'll see the jet stream of water there, providing additional resistance for Doug. So it's kind of similar as incline on a land-based treadmill. How's that feeling, Doug?
That's good.
Mind if I kick the speed up a little bit?
Do it.
I'm going to go up to 6 here. So Doug's running at 6 miles an hour. The jet's on full resistance there, getting a great workout. I'm going to go ahead and shut the jet off, Doug. Take the speed back down to 4 miles an hour. I'm going to put it back in therapy mode here. I'm going to take Doug down to about 1 mile an hour.
Very smooth and slow.
Nice. Yeah, Doug just commented it's got nice smooth ramp down, speed increase or speed decrease. I'm going to stop the treadmill for a minute. I'm going to hand Doug a massage hose. All the HydroWorx products, that resistance jet that's in front of the treadmill is also a great massage tool. Doug, go ahead and sit down there on the seat. I'm going to let you sit down. I'm going to turn the jet on. I'll have you massage your back a little bit here. So Doug has some handrails on the inside of the tank he can kind of brace himself against. He's getting a great back massage from the flow of that jet in front of there. I'm going to stop the jet here, Doug. Let you go ahead and fold that alternative, the seat back up there. I'm going to have you plug the massage hose onto the front of that Badu jet. And the massage hose is used for deep tissue massage. So for legs, I'm going to go ahead and turn the jet on, have the hose pointed down there. Kind of see a demo on Doug's calf there. It's a great deep tissue massage tool. Working out those knots, working out any lactic acid you may have from a workout, or working out scar tissue after a surgery on a particular item. How's that feeling, Doug?
Feels awesome.
Yeah, work out those knots. Yeah, work your feet out. That'll feel good on Friday at the end of the trade show. So I'm going to go ahead and shut the jet off here. Doug, will you unplug that massage hose, show you how easy it is to remove that. Simply, it's got a little clip onto the jet. Let's drain the water out there of the hose. I'm going to set this off to the side. Going to hand Doug a couple of resistance dumbbells, show you what, there's plenty of room to move around in the tank here. They can do a couple of different exercises, upper body. I'll just let you do a couple different things here, Doug. Showing some of the versatility of the product. Once you hand those out to me, Doug, I'll have you put this Aqua Jogger belt on here. And I'm going to give Doug the Aqua Jogger belt. Doug doesn't really need it for his height, but I'm going to take the water level down to about 3 foot 6 inches. But if you're thinking about a taller athlete, how would you unload someone 6'6", 6'8", a basketball player maybe? If you put one of the Aqua Jogger belts on them, it's going to help additionally unload them by about additional 20% in the water. Go ahead and take the water level back up to 4.2 here. The adjustability of the water level during the session is a great feature because you could progress someone. You may have them start them out at a deep depth at 42 inches, 4 foot 2 inches with the water belt, and then take the belt off and then continue to decrease the water level and progress them back to land through their rehab and therapy. So, feel a little more unweighted in there? Yeah. I'm going to go ahead and start the treadmill back up here again, Doug, at 2 miles an hour. Feel a little additional unweighting there.
Yeah, less impact.
Yep.
Sure.
Then as we drop the water level down here, once again, we can use the quick water depth adjustments on the side. Going to drop it down to 4 foot of depth here. Ladies, you have any? Okay, yeah. Going to grab the iPad here. We have it mounted on the front corner here. But what the iPad does is it has a live video feed from the GoPro camera here. We had it mounted in the front left corner of the tank, but you can see the live video feed on the iPad here from that GoPro camera. And the GoPro camera is suction cupped onto the side of the tank. We could move that around to the front. We could, to get a front view of the gate pad, or we could move it around to the back of the product also. So, ladies, is there anything else? Do you guys have any questions? Yep, we'll do some interval training here. Doug, let's take the belt off.
A lot of room in here.
Say again?
A lot of room.
Yeah, Doug just commenting that there's a lot of room inside the chamber. There's a couple different ways you can do interval training. So I'm going to show, let's have Doug, I'm going to put it back in sport mode here. I'm going to have Doug jogging at 4 miles an hour. And then I'm going to use the quick speed controls. I'm going to kick Doug up to 8 miles an hour for a 15-second interval here. So just kicked it up to 8 miles an hour. Do a 15-second interval. Doug, you don't need to be holding on the handrails there, buddy. Need a little jet pressure. Stabilize you. There we go. I'm going to take it down to 4 now, Doug. Going to back off that interval. Going to back the speed down there. Another way to do intervals is we could put Doug, I'm going to shut the jet off also. You know, I'm going to take it up to 6, Doug. You could do intervals by speed intervals, by doing slower and faster, and we could also do intervals by turning the jet on and off. So turn the jet on. Doug will get a good interval here with the jet running. Then we'll shut the jet off. Doug, I'm going to slow you back down. Let's do some karaoke drills, some sidestepping, show a little backwards running. I'm going to put you back into therapy mode here, take you down to 2 miles an hour. Where do you want to be to do some karaoke? Okay, so Doug's going to do some karaoke drills here, show the room in the side of the tank. Showing the versatility of the product. It's nice, it's smaller, it doesn't take up a lot of room in your facility, but there's a lot of room inside the tank to do some of these different multi-planar directional multi-planar movements. You can do a little backwards running also, Doug. There we go. So, yeah. So while Doug's doing some movements here, just going to talk about the non-construction based product. So there's kind of 3 main components here. What we're seeing out here is what we call the treadmill tank or the treadmill chamber. This is one component. It fits through a standard 36-inch door. In our equipment room, kind of behind the wall here, we have 2 other components. One is a water storage tank, holds about 750 gallons of water, and then there's an equipment pack. And the equipment pack has the filtration circulation system on it. So pumps and components that we use in some of our pool products is on this. It's not a pool product. It's a powered exercise device, but for that water treatment, water chemistry, we're using those same pool components. There's also pumps on there that fill the chamber and empty the chamber. The chamber empties and fills in about 2 minutes 30 seconds, 2 minutes 45 seconds, kind of depending upon the length of the plumbing runs. If they're longer plumbing runs, it may be up to 3 minutes, but it'd be under 3 minutes. And then the electrical control panel is back there also. HydroWorx can offer options to deliver and install. Customer can do it themselves. There is a small amount of electrical work that needs to be done to pull power into the main panel. So, Doug, you got any questions on anything?
No.
Moving around in there nicely? Yeah, if you want to check out the website, it's live on our website, HydroWorx, www.hydroworx, HydroWorx.com. Check the product out. Hit us up if you have any questions. Love to introduce you to it. I appreciate your time today. So, anything else? All right.